Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Death Stranding, aka Norman Reedus and the Funky Fetus. In the last episode of Norman Reedus and the Funky Fetus, we helped the Evo Devo biologist by picking up her tar samples and also delivering the ammonite that had the umbilical cord. Then after that, we made our way back to Hartman, who we had a brief chat with, and he told us a little bit about extinction entities, or EEs. So now we have BBs, BTs, and EEs. Not to be confused with Emma Emmerich, which some people might make that mistake, given that it is Hideo Kojima, and well, everyone hated Emma for a lot of valid reasons. But, yeah. After that, after learning about EEs and the fact that the umbilical cord that was brought here with Mama might not really have been Mama's, but was actually Bridget's, Bridget Strand's, good old mommy president. And apparently she was an EE, or extinction entity, so it makes sense that Amelie would be one too, which alludes to something Higgs said way earlier on in the game about Amelie being an extinction entity. So, lots more questions, and hopefully answers to come. And we are gonna take one quick second, and then we are going to wake Sam up and get right to it. Alright, there we go. And with that, let us wake up Sam and take the mission to go west. Time to get moving.
It's time, Sam. When you're ready, proceed to the shore of the tar belt and begin work on the chiral relay. Once it's ready, use the Cupid to bring it online. The necessary materials are prepped for you. Supplies are limited, so handle them with care. You'll be carrying a lot, too. All things considered, this might be one of your hardest runs to date. Hartman knows more about the site than I do, so he'll take it from here. It's about time for his wake-up call anyway.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
Right. About that way station. The site we have chosen was an original candidate for the way station we lost to the tar belt. Ironically, we suspended construction because we deemed it a little too unstable and not worth the risk. But this time, it's our best shot. So let's hope we weren't right to change horses in midstream. Fortunately for us, the foundation we laid down is still intact. All you have to do is transport the necessary materials to the site and finish the job. I'm afraid it's the only way we can expand the network further west and rescue Amelie. We're counting on you, Sam.
And apparently they don't want Hartman to know what's going on either. Just keep blocking him out because he may be compromised. So, let's see how all this turns out. But for now, we got a chiral relay to work on. Potential chiral relay construction site.
Remember, Sam, your objective is to bring a new chiral relay online by the tar belt. And to do that, you'll need to collect the necessary materials at Hartman's lab. And once the relay's up and running, you'll be able to proceed to Edgenot City. Good luck.
All right. Chiral relay has been swallowed by the tower. In order to maintain the connection to the west, a replacement relay needs to be brought online. It's your responsibility to deliver the unit required to make this happen. Hook the relay up to the chiral network. We are taking a lot of stuff, so we are definitely going to want a cargo carrier or two. I don't think I'm going anywhere near terrorists. Do I still have... Where are they? Oh. Yeah, I still have one. Sure, for the fuck of it, why not? That works. Just in case. Alright, we're ready. My cover is about dead anyway. Actually... that's not what I want. Be easier to do it from here. Oh, I gotta get rid of that too. So it's a good thing I double checked all this. Gotcha. We'll leave those there. I'll take that back. And that. And that. And that. And then, last but not least, we are actually going to buy a new repair spray and then be on our way. Get rid of that first.
Delivering cargo.
Take two, please. There. Now let's get the bug out of here.
Thank you for your contribution.
There's already a whiteout. And which way are we wanting to go? Yeah, there's terrorist activity over there. Oh. Oh ho. That is a long ways off. Oh. Well. So much for ziplining it. I'm carrying too much other stuff. There we go. This is going to be quite the trek.
Keep on keeping up. Weapons restrictions lifted.
What? It's right there. It's a 2,000 kilometer trek. Let's see exactly how good a truck works in the mountains.
All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter. Keeping on.
It's almost like it was sitting there conveniently because this shit is gonna be crazy. Alright, that menu surfing should be done for a little while. Been a while since I climbed into a truck. Alright. And away we go. No, you can keep moving. Old truck pal o' mine. Come on, let's go. We got a tar belt to get to. We don't got time for this shit. Whoa! That's not good. Y'all can get off. No. You know what? Huh. Wait, where? Whoa, no, no, no. That's quite alright. We don't need your shit. There we go. That wasn't too bad, actually. Whoa. Oh, fuck. Mountain goat the truck down. Oh, shit. Fuck. Oh, damn. Okay. Which way are we trying to go? This way. 1.7 kilometers. Not too bad. Probably have to pass through that fucking tar belt that I passed already, though. I don't need to be part of an avalanche, thank you. Now we got whiteout conditions and another slalom. Another slalom. Oh my god. Oh Jesus. I'm just... Yeah. Destroying the shit out of whatever cargo is in there. But we're off the mountain. And that's what matters. And sometimes when you come off a mountain, you gotta go take a break. And relax.
What's this, break time?
In a hot spring.
Yeah, enjoy it while you can, Sam.
Due to the presence of nearby subterranean tar deposits, the mineral-rich sediment in the spring carries the harmless electrical charge, capable of replenishing depleted batteries. While it is commonly accepted that bathing here is beneficial to general health and recovery, okay. Interesting. So that would explain why it's kind of crackling then. Alright, so we found a refreshing spring that actually relaxes and soothes you. We've found a spring that recharges your batteries. And we've also found a spring that makes you poop more. And we have baby swimming in its pod in the lake. Like, that is just... yeah.
Nice.
Ahoy, Mr. Drew. You have caught us delivering the materials to set up a new relay station by the tar pit. And coming off the mountain with a truck. Looks like we might have to pass through terrorist country in a minute as well. Ooh. Ah, yeah, there's the tar bed. We had to go through last time. Alright. Just over a kilometer to go. No, it was a lake of minerals and electricity. So not only does it restore my health and stamina and make the baby want to swim, but it also restores all of my batteries. So, cool. And thankfully it isn't rainy here this time around, because last time this area was covered in BTs and tar. Oh. That's a poison gas cloud, actually, right there. Well, we're getting off the network now, and we are coming into terrorist territory. And they saw me. Dumb truck. Also be used to blind me. Oh, hi! Go away. Go away, thank you, please. Don't need your shit here, buddy. Hope you're not dead. Ooh, that's their base. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's what I get for not looking where I was going. They're still coming. This is a slightly annoying place to drive a truck through. Oh my god. I find myself slightly on a precipice. It's not nearly as bad as I thought. You can get out of here. Whoa. May have spoke too soon. Or not. The truck was not meant to go downhill sideways. I have Austin Powers the truck. I did not mean to get out. Again, did not mean to get out, but now the truck is so fuck high. Don't fuck with me, buddy. I have a riot shotgun and I know how to use it. Alright, plan B. It's only what? Just 500 meters? Alright, plan B. Alright. That worked out. Cool. And we on the right track.
There we go.
More ASMR. That was a little intense run from the terrorists. And reminded myself just how damn potent that shotgun is at close range. Holy fuck. That just stopped them cold.
Next level trust is you. Next level trust is you.
That must be the tar belt that the river is feeding into. Because that's obviously the relay station that we're going to. I wonder if that's Edge Knot City in the background there. We're getting really close.
Sam, you should be nearing the old building site. Look for the terminal and submit your materials for processing.
Now, is that the tar belt or is that the ocean? That right there is an ominous shot, though. Just... yeah. The strands coming off it, too. There's just something unsettling about that. It's kind of cool.
Next level trust is you.
Yeah, I'm having some next level trust issues with the fact that there's probably going to be a boss fight right here. If I was to bet. If I was a betting man. Is the terminal actually up on top of it, too?
Sam, you need to get those materials processed in order to finish the Cairo relay.
It is. Wow. Yeah, that's definitely a lake of tar. There's BT activity over there. Alright. Only 3% damage. That's good. 60 deaths, 60 births. Well, that's episode 8 done, I guess. Been awarded the title of Elite Deliverer. With each possible delivery, you edge closer to immortality. Good. I like it to be harder for me to lose consciousness.
Good job, Sam. Now access the terminal and bring the relay online.
Gloves are looking a little rusty. Covered in my own blood. So I'm firing rubber bullets. Those terrorists are being terrorists, though. Cool. So there are 2 more blacked out areas around the mountain region.
And with that, we're all linked up. Once you cross the tar belt, the end will be in sight. We're this close to Emily, to America's second chance. Edgenut City awaits. The staff we're sending will start by building a safe house. Over time, they'll expand their operations and establish a new facility. In doing so, they'll carry on the legacy of the brave souls lost to the tar. All thanks to you, Sam. Now, let's figure out how to get you across this tar belt.
Take that. Huh. Well, may as well go and relax in the safe house. That Sin Makoto has built.
Someone's happy.
Your work is greatly appreciated.
Interesting. Let's take a little bit of a nap. Oh, this guy has his safe house set to mood lighting.
Good morning, Sam. Blood collection complete.
True
Thank you
blue.
for your generosity.
EX grenade number 0.
Alright. Take care of that. Let's go check on Lou. Hello, Lou. Hey, buddy. Yeah.
Adorable.
Adorable indeed. Can I do anything about my cover? I don't think so. No, because there are no mats in a safe house. Have to do that at a city. Oh, we got a new toy. Oh. Sam carrying a body and Hartman on his bed. Cool. Let's drink up all the monster. Eat up all the cryptobiotes. And it looks like we need to read a mail to actually take care of picking up the next mission. So let's take care of a small lore dump while we're at it. Okay, some of them are tips. Okay, so at least 6 interviews. There. Yeah, 6 and 5. Ooh, bunch from Hartman. Neanderthals are not extinct 3 years ago. Both Neanderthals and Homo sapiens are believed to share a common ancestor in the form of Homo heidelbergensis. Heidelbergensis. Or Genesis. Blah. That's a mouthful of a word. That's rare. But there are clear differences between the two. Neanderthals were brutish and brawny, well equipped to hunt larger animals and survive in colder climates, whereas Homo sapiens were slender-limbed and only capable of hunting smaller prey. But as millennia passed, Homo sapiens learned to create tools and hunt in packs. The Neanderthals, who actually had hard, larger brains than the Homo sapiens. Typo! Also fashioned their own tools, but these were crude in comparison and developed little over 200,000 years, perhaps because these simple-minded beings favored small family units, so that even if a breakthrough occurred, it was unlikely to be shared with the others. This isolation, more than any other factor, seems to have led to their decline. Homo sapiens, meanwhile, conceived religion, with which large numbers of individuals could be bound together in service to a common cause. Strength in numbers also made their communities more resistant to famine and other calamities. In other words, Homo sapiens grew stronger through interpersonal connections by creating what came to be called society. If we persist in our divided state, we risk losing this hard-won unity, dooming ourselves to the Neanderthals' fate. We will dwindle and die, apart and alone. But history holds another intriguing lesson. Homo sapiens did not disdain Neanderthals. The two species even intermingled on occasion. Our DNA retains vestiges of our ancient cousins even now. You see, while a species itself may disappear, a genetic legacy may yet endure. I think the typo there was the hard should have been had. Let's see if I can find it again. Yeah. Yeah, who actually hard larger brains should be who actually had larger brains. Like, who actually hard larger brains does not make any sense. Hartman's theory of evolution. The evolution of life on Earth could be described as the evolution of consciousness. When the first vertebrates clambered out of the oceans and onto the land, their consciousness expanded to process the new realm that lay before them. But their development did not end there. Their eyes moved from their flanks to their fronts, that they might comprehend the depth of the world. Mammals formed groups, increasing their chances of survival. Eventually, they came together in communities, and then larger societies. In order to preserve and maintain these structures, humans developed the perception of time, and in order for societies to outlast the lifespan of the individual, we conceived of an afterlife, and a future beyond ourselves. Alas, the Death Stranding threatens to undo all our progress. Consider the chiral network, which incorporates the beach, where time does not exist, or consider timefall, which rapidly accelerates the degradation of that which it comes into contact with. How can our sense of time, honed over millions of years, remain intact when we must cope with such irrational phenomena? Yet that is but the tip of the proverbial iceberg. We are growing apart, retreating into isolation, gradually losing our place within society. I would even go so far as to say our conceptions of reality are under threat. How could they not be? When our very eyes deny the invisible BT that stands before us, the stranding has warped our consciousness in every sense. If the evolution of life on Earth is indeed akin to the evolution of consciousness, then what is happening now is undeniably a regression. Is it not? There is one caveat, of course. Some of us are now far more aware of death than we ever were. That is what Dooms has given us. For me, therefore, Dooms is not merely a biological change. I prefer to think of it as the means by which I have achieved a new form of consciousness. Furthermore, I hope and believe that this new awareness of the other side is humanity's trump card as we seek to defeat the Death Stranding. And umbilical cord in Devonian-era fossils. 3 months ago. From Hartman's lab. 3 years, 1 year, 3 months. An article from the Old Scientific Journal was recently brought to my attention. It predates the Death Stranding and concerns the discovery of a 380 million year old fossil, one from the Devonian era, to give the period its proper name. It was a fossil of a fish, and in its womb was a child connected to its mother by an umbilical cord, no less. The species? Masterpices attenborough. It is a placoderm, an extinct class of armored marine creature that used to live in the seas the world over. Unfortunately, most were wiped out during the Devonian era, right around the time of the second of the Big Five, in fact. As you may be aware, one of the key foci in my research is the link between creatures with umbilical cords and mass extinctions. Once this area is connected to the chiral network, it is my hope that we will be able to piece together more data that will help us learn more about the link between umbilical cords and the Death Stranding. This has actually made me think of another theory, because they've started bringing up the Big Five a couple of times now, and of course that refers to the 5 mass extinction events that have happened throughout the history of our planet. I'm starting to wonder if that ties in with the 5 floating figures that appeared twice in the beginning that we have not seen, pretty much since, we appeared at the cremation center when we burned Mom, which, if Mom was an extinction entity, it would make sense that the things representing the last 5 mass extinctions would show up there. Those things are probably related to the Big Five. That's my theory. All the strands of the story are slowly starting to come together. Anyway, don't need to read the other 3 interviews right now. We have mails to get to, and 2 of those mails tell us exactly where to go. Oh, we may as well just read these in this order, then. The Chronicles of Aaron, Chapter 1, The Great Embarkation, Mountain Knot City. Oh, I think I did 5-star Mountain Knot. Thank God. Hey, Sam, you're headed to the Tar Belt, right? Once you're past that, you'll be in Edge Knot City at last, but only Amelie and her vanguard ever made it that far. And from what I've been hearing, everything west of the Tar is pretty messed up. Lucky for you, we're going to construct a backup safe house once you get the chiral network hooked up over yonder. Director's orders. Got a heart of gold, doesn't he? Of course, the question... Yes, he's got a heart of gold and a skull mask of cold carbon fiber. Of course, the question was, who's going to get the sweet, sweet job of trucking all the way out there to build it? You guessed it. Yours truly. Guess that golden heart of his doesn't bleed for me. Still, it's for the good of America, right? Everybody's got to do their bit. The great rebuilding, I guess. Anyway, it looks like I'll be throwing on a pack and venturing out into the wilderness like my old friend Mr. Bridges. Wish me luck out there. Aaron Hill, pioneer and adventurer, signing off. Go, Mr. Hill! The paleontologist. Ammonite with the umbilical cord and mass extinctions. Sam, the ammonite with the umbilical cord you brought me has undeniably brought us closer to solving the riddle that is the Death Stranding. I really cannot thank you enough, and thanks to that antimatter bomb you provided, I have finally been able to resume excavations. I remain confident that by continuing to research the fossils contained in the deeper strata, we will gain a greater understanding of how this particular ammonite is linked to the stranding itself. Umbilical cords are not necessarily the product of evolution, but possibly the result of a genetic factor that hastens extinction itself. A mere theory, which, if true, would invite the question, what of our own umbilical cords? Are they indicative of a predisposition towards self-destruction? And if so, is there anything we can do to change our course? A troubling possibility to consider, and one which I have no response. Given this theory, one might consider the umbilical cord might be to be representative of a connection between life and death, a dangerous, potentially fatal relationship, but like the many connections you yourself have forged, a potential force for good. You yourself have forged a potential force for good. For so many of our accomplishments are the product of our collective actions, a fundamental truth that would have remained forgotten by many had you not brought us together. Stay the course, Sam. Aaron Hill, The Chronicles of Aaron, Chapter 2, The Lonely Road. Why is this one in, like, yellow? Oh. Uh-oh. Maybe. We'll see. Where are you right now, Sam? I just left Mountain Knot City behind. Don't worry, I'm not getting in touch to gripe about how hard this is or anything. I'm fine, honestly. Nah, seriously. I'm a veteran of the first expedition. How else do you think I made it this far west on my own? I can look after myself, especially with the forecast data available on the chiral network these days. Always know when timefall is on the way, compared to last time. It's a breeze. Walking in these mountains on your own, though, it wears you down. It really does. Can't believe you traveled so far without a soul for company. Well, I've got Lou, so he's kind of a soul for company. You're another breed, seriously. Hey, anyway, I passed this beautiful heart-shaped lake a while back. I'd heard of it, of course. First time I ever saw it with my own two eyes, though. The one by Hartman's place. Someone told me that there used to be a city where that lake is, which reminded me of a story I heard about this porter who got snagged by a BT. All of this tar started bubbling up from the ground, along with the rocks and buildings, and all sorts of debris. Stuff from the past, people said. And the porter used it to escape the tar and give the BT the slip. What do you reckon, Sam? Sounds a bit crazy when I think about it. Yeah, no, it doesn't sound like something I've done countless times until I had the ability to fight BTs and then killed them on all of those structures in the past. Anyway, I swung by Hartman's place to say hi, but nobody answered when I came knocking. Nobody answered when I came knocking. Maybe he ain't as friendly as he makes out. Seems my journey through these mountains is going to be even lonelier than I thought. I can't give up now, though. Let's both keep on trucking. Catch you later. The Evo Devo biologist, summoning objects from the other side through the tar. What? Okay. Sam, I've been analyzing the tar samples you collected for me. I've got to say, its properties are wholly unlike those of the more common tar that we've observed on this planet in the past. The same can be said for the tar taken from the strata in which that an ammonite with the umbilical cord was found. No deposits have been discovered, save for those accompanying massive fossil breaches. It's as if the literal stuff of extinctions. As if it's the literal stuff of extinctions. Well, maybe it is. Even more strangely, it seems that objects submerged in concentrations of this tar are partially, if not transported, somewhere else. Most likely to the beach, I suspect. Therefore, by chucking that nuke into the crater lake, you may have sent it to the other side itself. Assuming it's a two-way street, that also means that matter sent to that world could theoretically return through the tar once more. This would explain why some of the more fantastic stories I've heard of buildings swallowed whole by tar only to miraculously rise from its depth at a later date, looking exactly as they did when they were lost. Which has intriguing implications, don't you think? If the tar is a gateway to the past it has consumed, then maybe it could be manipulated into regurgitating its old meals. I have a feeling this is going to be a very interesting traversal. The Chronicles of Aaron, Chapter 3, A Fellow Traveler. Guess what, Sam? I'm halfway there, can you believe it? To tell you the truth, I'm struggling to believe it myself. Not so long ago, I was all but broken. Mind and body both. My feet were nothing but blisters and chilblains, and the going was so steep. I nearly slipped and fell more times than I can count. But just as I was about to get ready to curl up and die, you know what I came across? A hot spring! Damn thing saved my life! And it wasn't no ordinary hot spring either. The recharging springs. You've heard of them? I think it was the same one that I just swam in earlier. The water there heals all wounds, cures fatigue. Hell, it even recharges batteries. It's nothing short of miraculous. Okay, so maybe I didn't just happen to across the place. A porter told me about it. Thanks, porter. See, I was doing my best to steer clear of BT territory, but my best wasn't good enough. So when I was about to walk into a heap of trouble, this guy showed up, told me I was headed for danger, and took me to the springs instead. Even helped me carry my load. Can't tell you how good it was to meet another traveler on the road, especially a friendly one. So, yeah, we had a soak together, shot the shit. It was nice. Seems he'd mislaid some cargo meant for a British scientist. He ran into the porter that fucked up the order for the paleontologist that I had to get with the ammonites. Cute. How they whipped that all into, like, full circle through the lore. That's cool. I like that. Said helping me out was his way of atoning for his sins. Now that I think about it, that whole part was pretty strange. He said the cargo contained an ammonite with an umbilical cord. Ah! I didn't even read that part, and I called it. Ain't no such thing, right? Right? But yeah, can't speak ill of the guy. I wouldn't be here writing you if it wasn't for him. Be safe out there. Till next time. And till next time, 3 interview points. We will see you then. But for now, let us get back to this mission. Something about crossing tar. This gonna be weird. Aroo! Hello, puppy. Hello, boy. Oh. We got a new scene with Mads, or is this a repeat? Repeat. Christmas Mads. Don't need no stinking Christmas Mad. The New Year! Okay. So, what are we doing? What's the plan, guys? What's that thing over there? Construction zone. How are we gonna pass this get through the star belt? Oh, it's a bridge. It's quite alright. Says that the best way to go is straight, huh, Compass? I don't know if I believe you. That would be why. It's all the way out in the middle of the belt. Let's see what happens. Let's go for a little ride along the coast. See what we got. There's a watchtower over there. That might actually be helpful. Now rain. Oh.
The only way west is through that. To make matters worse, I don't believe your PCC is capable of building anything that will get you across. There must be a way. We can't give up, not with what's at stake. We'll see if we can't think of something here. But considering everything you've been through, I wouldn't be surprised if you've already got a few ideas of your own.
Oh, well, puppy, if you can't sleep, you can have the soothing sound of my voice. And maybe the slow pace of this game will also help you to sleep. But until then, I'm glad you're here with us. It feels like you're with me in spirit. And you too, Mr. Drew and the boy. Always glad to have y'alls with me. Alright, what are we looking at here? So I guess that's Edge, not City over there. So 600 meters over. I've got a feeling. That this bridge here is the answer. This is partially what I want. Because those mails pretty much spelled how you gotta get through. So let's see if I'm right. This might be a bit of an action portion of the game. Let it be. Hi, guys. Oh, let me go. Let me go. Did not need to lose all my shit. Look. Enough of that. No one here. You know what? Take me. No, but don't take all my stuff. we going? Into the middle of the tar field. Oh, hi! Hi! Okay, we got whales. And we got a way across. Oh, this is a whale of a tale. No, I'm not sorry I said that. Oh, left my fucking grenade launcher. That's right, I said grenade launcher. Oh, okay, but do I have my... This is the... Actually... Well, I'm here now, so... Oh, fuck. Damn! I have my power skeleton, not my speed skeleton. That is unfortunate. Ah ha ha! See, if I had my fucking speed skeleton on me, I could have made the, like, a long jump across. This is... Yeah. This is an interesting one, for sure. Fucking crazy. This is a big fish story if I ever heard one. Oh, it's all the way over there.
Huh. Can't say I would have ever thought of that. Well done, Sam. With you out there giving it your all, there's hope for us yet.
Yeah, let's go try and get my stuff back. Why not? Hopefully I don't get eaten to death by these whales. Oh, but I'm sinking in the fucking tar. Alright, well, now that we got all that taken care of, let's actually get going through this craziness. These whales seem pretty passive for the most part. Wait a minute, why did it just... Okay. Yeah, speed skeleton for the win. I am so glad I had one on me. Oh! Oh, Lou, it's okay. It's okay, Lou. Whoa. Yeah. The whales seem a little inconsequential. I'm gonna make my baby feel better. Great spectacle, though. Whoa! Whoa, okay. Maybe I'm playing it a little bit too... Okay, I see what we gotta do. You're okay, Luke. That whale just spit out a rock and hit this. I think that right there is where we want to go. We're heading towards that light. Yup, definitely. Oh! Okay, these whales are not playing around the closer we get. That's for sure. That imagery, though. Amelie? Okay. Whoop! Where are you going, Amelie? Uh-oh? Is my, like, long-running theory of Amelie is actually not to be trusted coming true? Oh, now we're on the beach. It's a nude beach. A lot of beached whales. Tentacles.
London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady.
She has her Kipu back. That might not be Amelie. Or I'm reading too much into it. Yes, we will call this a win. Oh. Okay, now we're in the seam? Like, that's all my stuff that I had on me there. That's my corpse, so I take it we are in the seam now? We've gone from the beach to the seam? Or not?
touchdown. You don't want to scare the poor girl away, do you? She's in there. I can smell her. Of course, I wouldn't have known for sure if it wasn't for you and your wonderful network. Bless your heart. Thank you kindly. Oh, Sam Bridges. Careful. Contents are fragile. Like the world and everything in it. Me, I'm no exception.
He loves to lick things.
I'm not the only one wearing masks either. There's your boss man, and that woman, and oh, let's not forget little old you. Okay, it's okay. I know it ain't easy wearing a mask all the time. But now the mask can come off, right? Hey. You remember this? Nope. Poor, sweet Amelie. She's holed up in the beach nearby. Tell you what say we make it a race? Whoever wins gets to usher in the end of days. Nothing like the eve of extinction. Bring focus to the mind. Makes folks honest. There'll be no need for masks soon. But I wonder, when you look death in her eye, will you blink?
Still with me, Sam? Even now, our way forward, our way to save Amelie is the same as always. Your first priority is to get the local distro center on the network. Until it's complete and everybody's connected, Higgs won't find it easy to get to Amelie. She should be safe. So take your time and do it right.
Okay, that was a thing. But we made it to Edge Knot City. And actually, funny enough, I don't know if he's in the Umbrella Academy or not, but I've never seen it. But if the guy you're referring to is Troy Baker, of course, anyone who plays games as regularly as I do, or some of the people who watch this channel already know who Troy Baker is. I mean, his voice has been everywhere in video games for the better part of the last 10 years. But this might be the first video game ever in which the character model for the person Troy Baker is playing actually looks like Troy Baker. No joke.
Let's go.
Anyway, it's been a little bit over an hour, so I think I'm going to reconnect the Edge Knot Distro Center, I guess, and take a little break. But that was a really cool. This was actually a pretty action-packed episode. Ran from terrorists, ran from giant whales. Got to see Higgs, our psychotic supervillain, and his love of licking things once again. And we are apparently now in a race to get to Amelie.
What's the holdup, Sam? Connect your Cupid to the terminal and bring the site online.
Oh, shut up, Die Hardman. I'm on my way. Made it all the way to Los Angeles, and of course it's all blown up and torn down. Getting closer. Remote detonation grenade launcher now.
Good work, Sam. You've made it as far as Bridges 1 ever did. We never pushed further west. Frankly, it's a miracle we kept that distro center running. Anyway, you're almost at Edge Knot City. Your final destination, where Amelie should be waiting. Smile, Sam. Only one more knot to go. One last time to put that Cupid to use. Though you'll need another component to finish the job. Regardless, the nationwide network will serve as your ticket home. Just bear in mind that by bringing Edge Knot online, you'll likely be revealing Amelie's location to Higgs. You'll need to get to her before he does. Head to your private room and get your gear sorted. When you're ready to go, we'll give you what you need. Make sure not to leave the distro center without taking the order.
That's bright.
Sam? Are you there?
Amelie.
Can you hear me? Sam!
Over here, Amelie.
The network's nearly complete. Just one more knot to go. And then America will be whole again. Did I ever tell you my real name? I wanted to. It's Amerigo. After Amerigo Vespucci, the man who discovered the continent.
I thought it was Columbus.
Except Amerigo was full of it. He lied. America is a lie.
Amelie.
I'm on the beach, Sam. Our beach. The one where I was born. Higgs will never
What?
find me here. He can't. So don't worry. Get the last Cupid to Edge Knot City and finish what we started. I'll meet you in your room at the distro center when it's all over.
The one where she was
There's
born?
something you need to know, Sam. I've kept things from you. Worn a mask for the longest time. Everything Higgs said about me is true. I could end it all. Us. Mankind. Extinction. That's what I am.
How does that even mean?
But it's not what I want to be. All I want is for you and me and everyone in this world to be whole.
Getting Dead Space vibes again.
Sam.
In front of all the weapons, she's an extinction entity. That's some nice symbolism, Kojima.
Promise you'll stop me. Don't let me end it all. I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
Amelie? Amelie?
And now he will just go and awkwardly sit down. Yeah, you're still covered in tar, Sam. I know. Shower. Let's go. Well, there was certainly some craziness in this episode, but also a few answers. And definitely picked some things up. It says we're getting closer to the end of our journey, but I know it's a 14-episode game. And I'm on episode 9. So there's 5 more to go after this, and only 1 more city. So is it going to be like a huge, like, series of episode boss fight or something? Because, like, they did, like, episode 4, which was Unger, and then I think episode 7 was Clifford. Like, both of those were basically just Mads Mikkelsen fights. So who knows? Maybe, yeah, maybe once we get to Edgenot, it'll just be a sea of fights. But, you know, that is something we will Sam Porter Bridges will cross those bridges when he comes to them. Pun totally intended. No new toys this time? No? Let's check out the toy collection before we go. Because, yeah, now that we've drank and showered all the tar off, it is such a great collection. I think one of those is supposed to be Die Hardman. Where's the Hartman toy? There's one of Hartman lying on the bed. And then there was also the one with, like, me carrying a body. Where are those ones at, huh? Revisit some nightmares of battle. I'm not going to do that again, because it's just replaying those missions as they are. But next episode, we are going to go take on that order and start heading towards Edgenot City. And thank you, everybody, for tuning in to catch this live. Shoutouts to you, Ms. Dedrew and Ms. Jenny. Shoutouts to the boy for retooling the audio a bit for this episode and for checking in. And shout out to you, pup. It's always great to see you on the stream. And hopefully this wasn't too nightmare fuelish for you if you're going to try and get back to sleep. But, well, yeah, I hope y'all sleep well. And, of course, everyone, leave a like if you haven't already. Because if you made it this far, obviously you liked what you saw. Or you're fucking me. One of the two. I don't know. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. And that way you can catch me live. We can have a chat. Or you can just catch video after it's put up on the channel. Anyway, y'all stay safe. You wash your goddamn hands. Stay inside whenever possible. Watch me on YouTube. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Take care.